Unsanctioned camp in Northwest Portland has become a point of contention, with some neighbors saying that it has gotten out of hand. Today, Portland police arrested 9 people in 2 camps on outstanding warrants. Fox 12's Connor McCarthy has that story.
Well, the camp here behind me is the largest along Northwest Thurman Street. Let me step out of the way so you can get a better look at it. Now, other smaller camps have been built under the freeway at Northwest 17th and 16th Avenues. All of them sit on ODOT land. Now, people I spoke with have mixed feelings about the camps, but the general consensus is that they don't want them to be permanent.
Walking along Northwest Upshur Street, Tony Smith returned to his home not too far from a massive unsanctioned camp under Highway 30.
And I've been pushed around from camp to camp to camp. And it's tiring.
He's one of many people who live in makeshift shelters in Northwest Portland on ODOT land. He says he's been trying to get off the streets for decades, but says the city hasn't come forward to help.
Little tiny homes, you know. I try to get into those, and just nobody wants to help me.
The tents and shelters that line the streets in this area of Portland have become a point of contention for neighbors who live and work nearby. There are concerns of safety and cleanliness, while at the same time a desire to help those like Smith get the help they need. Todd Zarnes is the president of the Northwest District Association. He says the neighborhood association is trying to get the camps cleaned up under and around the freeways.
The state doesn't really want to take care of it. The city doesn't think they have jurisdiction over it. So it's a big intergovernmental mess where it just invites a lot of chaos.
Here's an example of some of the concerning activity neighbors have is that Portland police arrested 9 people on Tuesday in multiple camps under the freeways. Portland Police Central Bike Squad's Instagram page snaps some of the arrests. In this photo, you can see tools recovered in a suspect's backpack.
I mean, I'm definitely not surprised. The whole thing is worrying, and I think in a way, you know, the city is doing the best they can with their limited resources, but, you know, clearly whatever anybody can do is just not enough at this point.
Beckmore works across the street from some of the camps. Moore experienced homelessness not too long ago and understands what many living on the streets are going through.
It sucks not having a place to sleep, but you deal with it and you work through it and you get through it and you take the help that people are giving you. You can't just continue to do what you're doing and not accept help because you don't want to. It's not fair to everybody else.
For those currently experiencing homelessness like Smith, they're hoping the community remembers that there's a difference between bad actors and those who are trying to get off the streets.
You know, some of us do want help. You know, some of us don't. And it's sad. You know, especially for the people who want help.
Now, I did reach out to the city about the camps under the freeways here in Northwest Portland, and a spokesperson says they do have an intergovernmental agreement between the state and the city to clear out camps on ODOT land, but they say the lack of funding does make it challenging. But they did say that a camp near Northwest 17th and Thurman Street was cleared, and the plan is to potentially clear the camp here behind me sometime in March and April. But for now, reporting in Northwest Portland, Connor McCarthy, Fox 12 Oregon.